Hello, greetings from EPCOT. We are at the 2022 Food and Wine Festival. The booths just opened up and I plan to spend the next like 9 hours here, some of them with my family, some of them alone, but I will show you everything we are ordering and eating along the way. And if you will remember from the food and wine video that I did in preparation for this, I did make myself a Google Keep list and we are starting strong. Mark is in line at Mac and Eat for that cowboy mac and cheese, which we had last year at Food and Wine. That blew my mind. And we're trying something new from Flavors of Fire, which I will show you. It's the bao bun. It was on the list. It was on the list. This is the banh mi bao with char-grilled Asian skirt steak, chicken liver aioli, pickled vegetables, and cilantro. I'm interested in the aioli because it's called a chicken liver aioli and I don't know why. This was $5.75. This is the cowboy mac and eats. That was the standout flavor from last year. I'm very excited to try this again. Cowboy mac and cheese. I want to get all the good bites. Please be as good as I remember. I think the only difference this time is that I'm not surprised by how good it is. Would you like a bite of one of these noodles? No. Oh man, this is so good. I love food and wine. I'm wondering if that will be the favorite again. Okay. Going back to the bao bun. I already bit this. Thought I was recording. Wasn't. My initial reaction was how soft the bun is, but also how spicy this is. I don't know what these seeds are. I'm scared they're gonna be so spicy. They are so spicy. These are two hits right off the bat. I would recommend both of those items, and they're right next to each other, which is nice. Oh, my mouth is hot. That just means we need wine to cool it down. Look what I found. Okay, so unlike the last time we were here and I was eating Brazilian cheese bread for breakfast and a mimosa flight, it is now the more respectable hour of 1:20. I have had the cowboy mac and eats mac and cheese as well as the bao bun from Flavors of Fire, which you've seen. So now I think I can enjoy these mimosas and I don't have anyone to share them with. So it is important that I've eaten something. So we have the blood orange mimosa, we have the tropical and the key lime. I never know which one is which. I'm just gonna assume, I think this is the blood orange one. But it's also super tropically. Oh, it's so good. I know I didn't love the key lime one last time. Doesn't mean I won't drink it. I don't dislike that. Okay, this is the tropical. Surprisingly, that's my least favorite. This is the key lime. You can't tell by the color, but there's a little bit of cranberry juice in here, and I actually really like that. This is $14. There are no discounts on alcohol property-wide. There's a bird over here having a feast. I'm alone for the afternoon for a little while. My family is currently back swimming because it is very warm here in Florida today. And I foolishly thought, how cute would it be if I curled my hair? It's lasting a little bit better than I thought it would. But I'm like directly outside the entry port. I'm looking at shimmering sips on my right and I am a little bit backwards. The Impossible booth is right in front of me. The restrooms are to my left. And then one of the shops, like the port of entry shops, is on my right. So it's relatively quiet back here as the ferry boats shoot back and forth. It's nice. I'm gonna enjoy these. Cheers. on my list at Australia was the lamington, but I'm kind of like waiting for Callie for that since she is currently napping, is the bushberry shrimp. These are supposed to be spicy. Mark and I did try them last year. There's like grilled pineapple in here, which I'm pretty excited about. Okay, they say these are spicy. If we are comparing them to even the bao bun from this morning, the spicier is like a 1.52 and the bao bun was like a 6. With a little veggie pineapple mash. Really good. You do get 3 like decent sized shrimp here for $6.50. This is a full meal for me. And I'm not upset about it. Man, I love this festival. I feel like the flavors, and I know I've said this before, at Flower and Garden are nice. They're like light and delicate. And I feel like here at Food and Wine, they're like deep and rich. 1.5 shrimp in. I'm gonna need to slow down. I would recommend these two. I think my favorite so far is still the mac and cheese. But then this and that bao bun are tied. It was just so soft. And that aioli was fantastic. Okay, we're gonna need to do a little walking to digest. I want to eat this, but I will restrain myself. EPCOT is getting very busy. I went to the France booth to get myself a little escargot. When I say a little, I mean a very large size escargot and a mimosa. And then I couldn't find a spot in the shade until I got to Morocco. And I'm in the traditionally non-busy little alcove area of Tangerine Cafe. It is wildly busy. So I'm just here talking to you while people look at me and ask me if I'm doing TikToks. This has happened several times today. Okay, full disclosure, I did bite it. And it was great. You know how I feel about escargot. Normally I like them, I prefer them like in the Magic Kingdom vlog at Beauty and the Beast. Oh, Be Our Guest, they were so good. That was in like a pesto-y. This is more garlic buttery, but it's in this like puff pastry. Yum. My venture is, even if you have never eaten or liked escargot, because the idea of a snail repulses you, you would still like this. It's not chewy in any way. It's buttery and garlicky. Yeah. Almost tastes like cheesy, and in this big puff pastry, which I'm not going to be able to eat all of this dough because I've already been eating and drinking. That's so good. It is consistently excellent here, even though they change at France, like the type of escargot they do. Now, this strawberry rose mimosa is good, but I'm a purist. I would rather have this be just straight up champagne. It would make it a lot less sweet. It has this like elderberry, strawberry puree in it, which is delicious, but it like fills up my stomach a little bit faster than I want it to. So I'm gonna pause drinking that for a little bit. I'm gonna eat my escargot. I'm working my way through my list, you guys. I keep looking at that list I made for Mark and I. France, checked off. What's checked off here? Australia. something fun is happening. I did skip over Coastal Eats because I was going to try the Oysters Rockefeller, but y'all, it is 100 degrees out. I'm not sure Oysters Rockefeller is in my journey today. Flavors from Fire I crossed out, Mac and Eats, and of course Shimmering Sips, which I would eat any time of day. I did pass the Brazil booth. I am tempted to go back and get a cheese bread, but I might wait for Mark for that one because I think Callie will like it too. So this is one heck of a day, y'all. A very busy EPCOT, hot but delicious day. We're inside Appleseed Orchard, which is in the Canada Pavilion, and this is nice in here because it is air conditioned. It's nice and dark. There's like barrel benches, and we did this last year to try some cider, but I think we're also gonna get the apple crumble tart for this little princess today. Well, we'll see what Daddy comes back with, but we're gonna try some ciders. Link.
Momo's link your own subscription.
Thanks for being my hype girl.
Press the subscribe button down below.
Thanks.
Don't forget to hit the bell.
Thank you.
And then notification.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
Well, that's the end, folks.
Not true. Stay tuned. Okay, Mark has returned with 2 flights. These are the ones that I'm going to show you are the Bold Rock Imperial Apple Hard Cider, the Original Sin Hard Cider Macintosh, which I remember from last year, and Blake's Hard Cider. These ones look a lot lighter. Like these are for me, I think. Mark's are much darker. They look like Pilsner. Brown ale.
Caramel apple pie ale.
Caramel apple pie ale and apple blonde ale. No thanks. And then
that one more time.
Callie has an apple crumble tart, which we are 100% going to try and review for you. Okay, let's start with the crumble. Oh, it's crumbly.
It's called a crumble.
Which one's better? Mine or this one? This one? This one's much more cinnamony than mine. Tastes like fall. It's time to cider try. Will I like any of these? This one's the Macintosh. This one tastes like if you just bit into a big apple. I do remember liking that. She did eat her dinner first. I do not like whatever this clearer one is. This one tastes too beery for me. Marky, I think you're gonna have a lot of ciders to drink here, mister. I like this one, it's very mild.
Dude, putting on the little deodorant.
We are walking with the most portable of foods. Just went to Brazil. We've gotten our gluten-free cheese bread. It's all gluten-free. It's not just made special for us. And as expected, it is not disappointing. Just like last year. I like that it comes with 2. So the sharing of it is easy. Also, EPCOT is wild right now. World Showcase is super crowded, and I have heard several cast members today say it hasn't been this busy in a very long time. Part of it is because it's a Saturday, but the other part, we don't know. Everything I've eaten today I would recommend over and over and over. That cheesy delightfulness. I wish I knew how to make this. This is not a part of the Food and Wine Festival, but we are at Tutto Gusto having a glass of Prosecco while Callie enjoyed some spaghetti and meatballs. This Prosecco is elite. It's so good. You now have to go in through Tutto Italia to get a fake reservation. Like, we walked in and it was very busy, but we were able to come in. They just have to register you at the door. Highly recommend. Oh, hi. Just me from the future, because I got so excited about food and wine, especially the wine part, that I just stopped filming myself snacking for you. Perhaps I thought I was vlogging, but I wasn't. Or at least I can't find that footage now. So let's just recap, shall we? Honestly, editing these clips was a joy because this was my best experience at Food and Wine yet. And I do mean both pre and post weight loss surgery. Everything I ate, I would recommend to you. And there were things that I liked more than others. The cowboy mac and cheese from Mac and Eats stands the test of time. My goodness, it was so good. Mark and I are actually headed back to Food and Wine, just the two of us, for a little couples weekend in Disney, like a fast 26 to 30 hours. And I can't wait to eat that bao bun again from Flavors of Fire. I basically ate the whole one the first time in this video because I thought I was filming and I wasn't, so I had to reshoot those clips, which means more bites. Thank goodness it was delicious because I wouldn't wanted to have wasted my bites. Now, for those of you who are fretting about how does someone who has a cheese stick sized tummy eat all of this, I was in EPCOT with my family, then alone, and then with my family again for 14 to 16 hours. So basically all 3 meals of the day. And then I was doing a lot of active walking and moving in between. So that always helps me digest a little bit faster when I move. I know this is going to be a very niche market, but if you are a Disney lover who is thinking about having, has already had, or is in the process of having some type of weight loss surgery, and you are worried about what do the parks look like post weight loss surgery life, I'm 3 years out, but it still feels very normal, just with smaller, more shareable portions. And yeah, that can be frustrating because you want to eat all of the bites of things that are delightful and delicious. But knowing that there's more delightful and delicious things at the next booth, make yourself a list like I did, came in very handy. It will encourage you to take smaller bites and then do some activity in between, so that way you can in fact enjoy all of the bites that you want to. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry for like popping in here at the end in the filming studio rather than being in Disney, but I thought we would at least end with a real outro and not just me fading off into the Food and Wine abyss that is mostly wine. I love you. I hope you are having a magical season. Please make sure you are subscribed. We have so much fun holiday coming up. So excited already. Do you like my shirt? It says, "Oh my gourd," with Mickey. It's just for you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. On my list for, I'm so sorry, this is wicked awkward. I'm so awkward. Okay. No, you're totally fine.
There is a rocket going above into space. That's picture. Rocket right there, that dust.